We're live, everybody. Yeah. I get the feeling. I get the feeling he's banned. I'll be right back. You know, I kind of have an idea, but this this was years ago. But I know that there was something called MC Edit, and they'll let you get into the file and uh, oh well. I figured it'd be like deleting something like outside of the server or something like that. But and what about the root folder in this in your server? That, oh my. Oh my gosh. And the feeling when the cavalry arrives and you kill the cavalry. I thought you would have that figured out before you get into the server. I told you. I told you it would have been an offline thing. What's
I mean,
there it
I'm
goes.
not crashing right now.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, because I've killed like tens of thousands of entities since we started.
I know, but considering his farm does like 1 million per hour, 1 million plus
So
per
I
hour.
don't think his chunks are loaded.
Yeah, maybe not.
Can you
They're
type
required to run this command here.
Wait, type what? Sorry.
I'm not allowed to run the FTB chunks reload command here from the console.
So do you want me to do the reload or do you want me to? What command are you wanting me to do?
FTB chunks unload all.
Okay,
Hold
okay.
on.
Hold on.
I just sent it in the chat, in the general chat.
What if I TP over to his place?
I don't. I
Don't, because
think
that will
you
load it.
Yeah. So wait, so you want the unload all command?
Yeah, so unload all.
Mm-hmm.
It's ran. Now what?
Do we know what his coordinates are?
I do.
Not at all.
I can't zoom out because memory constraints. Hold on. I have to find it. The fuck is it?
I'm literally, we're just gonna regenerate his fucking,
Oh, I found it. So his
Server's
base.
Guys, are you sure about not killing?
kill everything right now real quick. Just, those two can respawn.
Okay.
His...
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. FTB
I
chunks.
have to find his base.
Unclaim all. Is it run unclaim all and then run unload all again?
He just got disconnected, so I'm coming back in.
You got disconnected?
Yeah.
Okay, I might have accidentally just TP'd to his place and nothing crashed. But his coordinates are minus 13, 5. I'm just gonna type it.
You're in its place. Can't you just destroy the problem?
Minus. That's his coordinates. Do you want me to TP to this place? It didn't crash when I went there last time.
I mean, if you can go to that thing and then you can do // regen. I'll put the command in the chat. That'll just delete his entire chunk.
Okay, so I have to go there to delete it, or?
Yeah, you have to go there. You have to be standing there to do that.
Because you'll be doing it in the chunk in question.
Yeah.
What if it's in multiple chunks? Because I don't exactly know where his wish farm is. I just know where his base is.
It's in his base.
Okay, I'm currently in his base. Well, actually, I should get my jetpack so I don't have to. Did you send me the command?
// regen.
// regen?
Yep.
Regen.
It doesn't work. So // regen.
Yep.
It's an unknown command.
Damn it.
Hang on. What specifically are you trying to? Are you trying to just completely
Yeah.
reload it?
Delete the entire chunk.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me. Oh fuck! I actually might need
Well, I mean-
to.
I don't know. I mean, like it's fine right now.
I would need to fly my happy ass over there. So
I mean, or if you could just delete his, if you can break his power plant, that will probably stop the problem.
I just don't know what to break because I don't know where exactly it is.
slash FTB chunks. Admin.
I mean, if we pause the server here, right? What happens if we just pause the server here and just wait for him to just do it himself?
Slash pause.
Yeah, I mean the server's running fine right now, right?
It is about to crash, to be honest.
Yeah,
Do you, Niji, within that area,
yeah.
do FTB chunks unload and just do like 4?
Unload 4.
Yeah, just try it with that.
Unloaded.
See,
Everything's unloaded.
everything should be unloaded there.
Loaded one time.
Now just go ahead and try and port back and see what the fuck happens.
You unloaded minus 849289. Is that correct?
That's a chunk, so the chunk numbers
That's
are
one
different than
chunk.
coordinates.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just do 10. Fuck. Oh, I'll do it again. And
It didn't
Just
unload
make,
it.
just make sure you're within that area though.
yeah, I am literally standing in the middle of his base.
Okay.
I have
Yeah, just
returned
port out
back.
after that.
Whatever. You got this.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think that's like
so-
the only option we really have in that instance.
I would say just close the server here. And yeah, just close the server right now. And then we'll just wait for him to
Try and fix
wait
it
for him
on
to
his
fix
end.
this issue.
No more Apex.
Because
More
the
Apex.
thing about those farms is, like, whenever I make farms and stuff like that, it's not in this dimension. Most of them are not in this dimension, right?
Also, I'm gonna stand on all foot and say, nothing that runs when you're offline anymore.
Okay. That's fine.
Just
I haven't
'cause-
done anything.
To
Nothing
prevent this from
that you
happening.
know, I thought nothing that you know will crash the server.
Like he basically openly admitted he knew it was going to crash the server. I think that's my issue with it.
Whatever. We will get back to it. It is functional
Yeah.
for now, right?
Not my problem, the game.
Or no.
Yeah.
For now, we'll see tomorrow when he gets on to fix it.
It's wild still.
Alright, now that we spent the first 30 minutes unfucking that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was hoping we would have still spent that time trying my thing that was working in the background would be done. But yeah, my thing that's working in the background still not done.
I'm sure you're fine.
Mm-hmm. You're good.
I know. It's just espresso because I'm just like, bro, this is happening in the background the entire time and I'm having to deal with this too.
So, many weeks ago. When did we last play?
While
Great
ago.
question.
I think it was
Like
the first
3 weeks ago?
26th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, approximately 3 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
give or take a week on either side because I can't really tell. I'm scrolling up to go find what you guys bought. There it is.
A lot of stuff.
Oh no, it was only like 2 weeks ago. Okay. So about 2 weeks ago, you guys finished the auction. Wait, no. Is this 12/01/2025? That's not
So
2
was
weeks
last
ago.
That's December, right? Oh no, 1/12, right?
That's 5 weeks ago.
That's why I was like, that doesn't sound correct.
We've been on break for a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff happening. So
Yes.
We
I will
did
have you know, I
awesome,
drove through that fucking
so-
snowstorm so we could play today.
Indeed.
GG Snowstorm.
You missed it because of that.
Rip
Kind of an
dinner.
awful drive, to be honest.
It was. We could have stayed in Toronto for 2 days.
I thought that was the plan. I thought you were gonna stay in Toronto the entire time.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I mean, I was intending to be back here on Sunday no matter what, but I was not intending to have the dinner canceled.
Oh, but that's
So you guys like hardcore canceled the dinner?
We wrapped up around like what, 2 o'clock, right, Kevin?
Yeah, just about. I think you dropped
We
me off
left.
at, like,
We left at 2 o'clock from the auto show, and the roads were awful outside. They were already turning awful, and like me dropping Kevin off in Mississauga, and then heading home. I was going home in the dark and whiteout conditions. So yeah,
in the middle of the day.
in the middle of the day. Well, no, because it got dark early.
But your car was driving for you, right?
No, I was driving.
I was about to say I don't think it's gonna be able to drive for him in that weather.
Never know.
It drove like some chunks of the trip, but not the entire thing.
It's actually better it doesn't drive in those conditions. 'Cause,
And then today I had to drive the entire trip because it was bad. Like I was driving in snow.
It's a piece.
I wonder what that's like.
It was like I wouldn't say 2 inches. I like 3 to 5 inches of snow on the ground was what I was driving through today. And I did 220 kilometers.
I don't even know what snow looks like anymore. It's crazy.
you still don't.
Should have just come up here. You could have seen the
the
snow. You could have seen the auto show.
I don't need to see the snow. I've seen it enough. I'm fine with it, but unfortunately
Darky-
Texas doesn't know handle it.
I don't
Did
know if
Darky
Darky and
even
Kitty went
go?
or not. I
It
haven't
sounded
had.
like
We
it,
didn't talk to them since then.
We actually had a pretty good snowstorm up here. I think it was the second week of January. It was
Send
about
it to
3 inches.
Houston.
I think some reached Houston. At least Tomball.
Oh wait, you said 3 weeks ago?
No, I said the second week of January.
Oh yeah, no, we got a little bit of that. That shit was weak though.
Hey, you got the snow. And crazy
was
thing
weak.
is right when I left. So I brought it with me.
Cool.
How dare you? Should have
Okay.
went to Florida so you can bring the snow with
Wait,
you.
are you back in Houston or no?
No, I'm not back in
Okay,
Houston.
I was
That
about to
was
say you shouldn't be back in here yet, right?
nah.
I have mostly reviewed all of my notes from last time now.
Mhm.
Snow.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Party.
Oh, clear.
5 weeks ago,
Mhm.
when we last played, we had wrapped up the auction.
So
And I said that at the
Oh,
end of
right.
the auction,
That's right. We ended the auction with the secret, like the ballot, right?
yeah.
yes, and that the party's bid was 297,100 gold.
That does sound mostly
Like a
correct.
Honestly.
I mean, that's what my notes say.
Yeah, no, I think that's
It also
Correct.
says Op bought Dragon's Blood, Automaton, a black hole in a box.
But he bought
Yeah,
Black Hole in the
that sounds about right.
Now
I
I don't
remember
remember
that.
what fish bag was, but I know I have more notes on this somewhere.
That
You
was
know,
that
one of the
bag.
meme items.
That was that bag. You reach in there and it pulls out a random fish. I remember
Yes, Stormy bought talking pickles and a wooden soup spoon.
that.
Oh yeah, we have it. We have it in chat. I see it. January 12th. Okay.
Yeah, I was just along for the ride at this point.
Oh my god.
Pearl cape and then
Op,
shoes.
Op did buy the fish bag. Okay. I thought Stormy.
Did I buy them?
You did. You bought.
You bought it. You
spent-
bought it for Stormy.
You spent
Yeah, it was
1,500
strictly for
gold
Stormy.
for Dragon's Blood, 4,500 gold for Automaton, 20 gold for Black Hole in a Box, and 100 gold for Fish Bag.
Okay, I have
Stormy's-
descriptions for all of these items. I
Stormy
was smart.
spent 5 on Talking Pickles, another 5 on a wooden soup spoon.
Not that I
and
have
then-
any information on the talking pickles or wooden soup spoon, other than what I gave last time.
I bought a Pearl of Divinity from Forgotten God's Forest for 900. I bought Op a $750 cape, gold, not dollars, gold cape. 20 gold sticky shoes worn by Joe. I don't know what that is, but sticky shoes, I guess.
Weren't they the shoes that
I think
survived
Zid
lava?
didn't buy anything.
And I was vibing.
Yeah, Zid didn't buy anything.
Yeah. What did you say our bid was, Kron?
297,000.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I have here too. 297k.
All right, so the official name for the pearl you bought is the Tear of Dawn. So you can write that down,
Ear of Dawn.
Nice.
and
Okay.
we'll get to that later. The Jar of Talking Pickles is called the Jar of Talking Pickles.
Uh-huh. I already have it. Nice.
Rise.
Bribes. Party did not buy the self-combusting hairbrush. That's good. Right, the pocket black hole. That was one of the things you guys bought, right?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Oh, bought it. Yeah, black hole in a box. Yeah,
Black hole in a box.
black hole in box.
Yep.
It is exactly what it sounds like.
How very
Amazing.
dangerous. For only for 20 gold. What a steal.
What a deal, right?
What a deal.
What a steal.
There is nothing the party can do that could go massively wrong with a 20 gold purchase, right?
Yeah, for sure. Nothing can go. We've never
sucks,
had
bro.
anything go wrong with black holes before. so-
Never.
I mean, nothing when
Never.
they have talking
Pickles.
pickles or a wooden spoon. You're back.
Your wooden soup spoon has like nothing to do with anything.
Good.
You own it now. I hope you're happy.
Well, I mean, it turns any liquid into a delicious, nutritious soup, right?
No.
Yes.
I do think, yeah, I think that was the description of
That
it.
was a
Yeah, that's
description.
right.
A delicious and nutritious soup.
Yep.
Mhm.
Can't wait to try this out.
It's cooked.
The only problem is
Literally.
who is it delicious for?
Don't think too hard on it. I think
Yeah?
it's delicious for the user. You can always assume so.
Who got the questionable cape?
I
Op,
bought it for
right?
op. Yes.
What are you looking at, kitty cat? Those
You know,
kitty
if we
cat?
had that, I don't know, this other campaign, but if we had that cape that like billows,
You can add
Um,
that to your inventory.
Oh yeah, the billowing cape. I remember that.
get billowing cape.
All I
It
did
might
was
have
flutter,
sold for
right?
a lot here. Because wasn't there a cape?
Mantle of question mark? What?
Yes, you can add that to your inventory. You'll have to
Oh,
determine what it is. Well, you know one thing about it. You know the fact that when you put it on, you levitate, but
Oh, that's pretty good.
you don't know anything else about it.
Yeah, there was a cape or something inside the auction that sold like for 200,000 plus, right?
Yes.
And it had like no specific uses. It was just for vanity, right? So I think a billowing cape would have sold for quite a bit in this auction, at least.
Oh shit.
What haven't I covered?
I can check. So we covered the pickles, the soup spoon. We
You
covered
can call
the
the
pearl.
automaton the Clockwork Guardian.
Aqua Guardian?
Clockwork Guardian.
Awkward. Oh, clockwork.
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 Clockwork. Okay.
Awkward Guardian.
Clockwork
the
Guardian. Okay.
If you want to call it the Awkward Guardian, be my guest.
Yeah. So we went over the black hole in the box. I think we explained the dragon's blood during
Yes.
the auction. You know.
It is a vial of dragon's blood.
The fish bag.
Literally a bag of fish.
Just a bag of fish. Okay.
You open it, you get fish.
And then the shoes.
You went out again, did you? Don't do
Which
anything
set
I
of shoes were these?
The sticky
shoes.
shoes.
Alright, these were an adventurer's shoes that let you walk on walls.
Ah, okay. I was like, if it's
Where
just
the
like-
unfortunate adventurer died.
Mhm. Okay, that's
Didn't
fine.
you say
We
that
were
his
more
feet were
adventure.
still in it? Or was that a different set of shoes? Or boots?
What was in it, Stormy?
Oh, I vaguely remember that he said that his feet were still in it or something.
There was a zombie involved or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A zombie named Joe.
Yeah, Joe's feet are still inside of the shoes.
Oh, yep.
Hmm.
And they come with the feet.
I see, I see.
It's up to the new owner on what to do with them. Whichever one of that is you.
It's probably gonna be Stormy.
I don't want them.
Congratulations.
Find awkward and strange item, just hand it to Stormy. That
and here,
never results in anything bad happening to the party, right?
and here
Of
I
course
am.
not.
Here I am, completely not paying attention to what the hell it was. So why are you handing me this again?
The dude literally decided to take a head with him that has now taken possession of an eel.
Yeah, and now you have feet.
None of you guys know that? Oh, you're telling me to use this with the eel. I got it. And it still has the feet inside. Yes.
You're the one who wanted to do that. There's
I'm
no
an
difference
enabler.
here.
What can I say?
You're giving
That's
me
all
hints.
this shit.
You're giving me hints. You're
I'm
giving me
an
subliminal hints.
enabler.
Niji is part of the issue.
Okay, Kron, what would happen if I threw these shoes at the eel?
Oh.
I believe the logical statement is do it and find out.
You see, you guys thought that it was entirely all just 100% Stormy, but I was there in the background, encouraging him.
I don't know, I feel like the entire party encourages them, what can I say?
You know, what?
Yeah, you do. Don't lie.
I dissuade him. If he does it, he more than likely he's getting a bullet in his head.
That
The only
encourages
thing,
him in its own awkward way.
the only thing that I regret paying attention to the whole party on and not listening to myself was that freaking destruction sphere or whatever you call it, sphere of annihilation.
Yeah, but we
I was like
we
the
all faced consequences, so
I was like
okay,
the
right?
only one that didn't want to.
Yeah,
go
that was like an everyone consequence. What?
So it's okay, no biggie. Right,
there.
Kron?
Yeah, no biggie other than the world got destroyed.
No,
I mean,
the
that was
spear.
No,
No, it was just a party wipe, right?
the sphere was a party wipe.
Spear
didn't
was
get
indeed a
destroyed.
party wipe.
Okay, well, we could have saved the world, but we decided not to, so or something like that.
Oh, I mean,
I don't think we
That
ever.
that could be the
I don't
case
think
for
we.
like
I don't think we
the entire
ever
day, right?
do decide to save the world. I don't think we.
That could be like your daily life right now. Hey, if you donate $100, you could save like a bunch of kids in Africa. Are you doing it, Stormy? Or you
Can't
don't
believe you
donate your
haven't.
entire monetary wealth?
Why do that when I could use others' wealth?
Exactly. So why is this the problem for you for saving the world?
It's not a
With
problem.
this world, at least.
Cleaning that up. Alright. So, party, you know what the other items are going to get called. And eventually, you are called into a side room where you are handed all of your items one by one. Every person is handed their items individually so that no enterprising bidders will know who won what for the items that were sold blind at the end.
I see. Oh,
Okay.
I have a quick question about the that silent bid that we did for the last item.
Yes.
So I know you said max bid. Is that the amount we actually bid, or is that like if no one bid higher? Like let's say like the max from someone else is like 280,000. Will we get the item for like 281, or will we get the item for 297 or something? How does that work?
It'll be 10% higher than the highest bid.
Okay, 10% higher. The highest bid. Okay. Wait.
Did you say wait?
You said 10% higher than like the second highest bid, or something, or
Yes, 10% higher than whatever the other highest bid will be.
The runner-up.
okay,
Yes.
okay. See, sounds good. Watch him put it the second highest bid to 296, so we're just forced to bid all
I know,
297.
right?
That'd be funny.
It always
The wild
happens.
I mean, it wouldn't be
situation.
funny. It'd be horrible, right, Kron?
Truly horrible.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. You have no answers to your questions.
I see Niji was brought down, therefore I must go ahead and do this. Where is it? Never mind, I can't do it. Feels bad.
What's hot? Be right back. Steve, I gave you a whole bunch of shit. Stop asking me for shit. So hot.
Not client. Your watches.
So hot.
Welcome back.
They're still in the.
Oh, it's Turkey. Hi, Turkey.
Odoki.
Elder Porkin.
Hello. How goes Pathfinder?
Let's see.
There we
We spent
go.
30 minutes
Welcome back.
troubleshooting the Minecraft server, and then we started, and now Prawn and Nature are having a talk due to all the items.
Wow.
As always, we get a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, unfortunately, apparently Apex broke something.
He gave the server cancer.
Yeah.
So messy. Be right back again. Damn it.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Thank you. Okay, so are we like back in the audience hall, or how's this working?
So, you guys are in the general area.
Mhm.
You moved out of the auction hall and into that original waiting area that was on the outside.
Sure.
There's still people here milling about, talking to each other.
Mhm.
You guys up to anything?
Hmm.
I mean,
Uh,
did we notice that Niji went somewhere else? Or
I mean, each
I
of
mean,
you
we
went to go
all,
pick up whatever your
No.
items were.
yeah,
oh,
Yeah,
I think we
Niji went to
went
go pick
to,
up stuff.
yeah.
I'm assuming Op and I got our stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, did we get whatever gold we didn't spend back, or I forgot if we?
Yeah, I use most of it to pay for all of your items
Oh
if you
wait,
haven't done already.
wait? Important question, Niji. Did we get the shard?
Yes, I have wandered. Well, okay, that's why I wanted to talk about this
Okay.
in a more discreet area.
All right. Shall we step
Should
out
we
then?
all?
Consensus, we leave.
Is there any?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, let's go ahead
do they have
and.
like a meeting area? Hmm.
Do they have a private meeting area here, Kron?
No, did we ever decide on a meeting area?
Uh, in this town, no, but uh, maybe we could go out into one of the forests. I don't know. Like, look, there's this little park right here. We could see if there's anybody here. And
Yeah, we
ah,
can go anywhere because I can.
last time that
Somebody
happened,
roll a d6.
there was a skeleton patrol, and they caught me with my
Uh,
light.
who wants to roll d6?
I'll do it with my left hand. Roll. All right, it's a 3.
3. All right.
Thank you, Matthew.
Somebody else roll a d2.
Somebody else roll the D2.
Yeah. Somebody else roll a d2.
2.
Suddenly, from somewhere in the room, you hear screaming.
Oh God,
Huh.
where is it coming from?
I feel like this is Stormy related.
Somewhere behind you, you hear screaming. It's coming from the near the entrance of the auction hall, and it sounds like a woman screaming, "What is that thing? Get it away from me!"
No,
It's the eel.
it's the eel.
Should we leave? Should we stay? We should probably leave, huh?
I say we
I
should leave.
think-
I vote leave.
I definitely think we leave. Question mark.
What do you think, Op?
Yeah, might
I
as
would like
well, I guess.
I would like to
Yep,
tell
let's go.
I would like to tell the guys of the secret entrance that I came from, and we'll leave that way.
Secret entrance.
Yeah, I actually don't know, because I was in the carriage the entire time, right, Ron?
Yeah, you don't know how you got here.
I don't know where we are actually.
I'll just tell them of the secret hatch that I came through, and then we'll just sneak out of there.
Yeah, single.
Okay,
You
so
hear some more screaming on your way out. You're not sure exactly what is happening in there, but it seems that the mercenary guards have drawn their weapons and have gone to battle behind you as you make your way out.
we keep going, guys, or
Yes,
all right? That's 2
I think we were
yeses.
making the smart decision of just leaving.
Okay, we're leaving then.
Yeah, it sounds like a them problem.
Yeah, like we're, a normal person would try to flee the scene. Like,
We're in a shady town to begin with, so I think the screaming is probably something like normal at this point here.
So while there's chaos going around there, we should try to go to one of the parks, see if there's like a secret meeting place that we could talk about this.
we can go anywhere that's hidden, honestly, because I can just use my spell.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true, right? Okay. So let's.
Yeah.
We have
You
to
want
be
to go to
careful.
like an?
We still
I
have to
mean,
be careful.
it'd be
How-
safer to go to an inn, probably.
Okay. I was gonna say we still have to be careful because there might be a skeleton that'll see us use that spell and they'll not like it or something.
Do we know a location of an inn, Tron?
I mean,
Did we
you know the
walk by one
location of
earlier?
several inns, but
Oh, the closest one.
you can head to an inn in the trade district, just north of you.
Yep. Let's go to Trade
That works
District.
for
It's
me.
right there.
That works for me.
All right, we're looking for an inn. As we attack on Titan these houses,
Attack on
Hey,
their
Exactly.
bodies.
Well, that would involve shrinking you really small, and I really didn't want to do that because then you can't find each other on the map.
Well, somebody just moved me. I'm AFK real quick. Just wiping myself down.
It's okay. I mean, we're going to an inn anyways.
Okay, yeah. So it's whatever. Four blind mice.
Ahem.
Four blind mice.
Anyways,
Anyways,
so party, you make your way to an inn. It is relatively plain looking. Nothing special is happening at this inn. There's a few people inside, but there's no restaurant on the inside, no bar, just plain old inn.
okay.
But
Well.
when you look outside at the sign, you can see the sign also says a plain old inn.
No,
God damn.
A
Nice,
plane.
nice.
I'm
Not
wondering
so
how.
soon.
I'm wondering how the word combination is.
Seems relatively inconspicuous and the perfect choice for you, what you want to do,
All right,
which
awesome.
is
That's true.
sleep, I would assume.
We're probably gonna sleep in Niji's temple, so we could talk about what we saw.
Yeah, we'll. Yeah,
Where's my character at?
I like to pay for a room. How much is a room?
A
One
room
room.
will cost you 1 gold and 3 silver.
What?
That's random.
Really, Kron?
Just getting to the
Um,
change, man.
I will pay thee 1 gold and 3 silver.
Hmm.
Is
I
that
will
is
pay
that
gold
the
gold
is that
and
a,
silver.
a room? Isn't that quite steep? Hmm.
That is the going price for inns in the trade district.
All right.
As I said,
I'll pay the
I will pay for it.
one
No,
gold.
I will pay for it, Niji. I will pay
I
for
got
it.
it. I got it. I got it.
I will pay for it, you motherfucker.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I paid for it
God damn
already.
God damn it. Asshole.
Room service costs 62 copper.
Well, what kind of room service do they provide? This place doesn't even have a kitchen.
Yeah, what room service are we getting, Kron?
you
That
two
is for
give
you
the
to find out
script.
upon paying for it.
Well, shouldn't they have a menu or something that says what room service includes? It certainly can't just say, "Hey, room service, pay 3 copper and find out what it is."
No, I've got the very important question here. No, I've got the very important question.
Hmm?
Does it include blackjack and hookers?
No, it does not.
What about
It's not worth it then. Let's go. Let's head up.
Not worth it. We leave.
what about what about vehicular
We're going straight to
manslaughter?
the ring.
Okay, let's just.
We
Yeah.
go to the room. I assume there's a lock on the door. Make sure the
There
windows
is
closed,
indeed a lock on the door.
etc.
I would like to test the walls to make sure they're sturdy enough
Yeah.
to be kind of soundproof, so nobody will hear us. Like just knock on them or something like that.
They seem like they're relatively normal-looking wood walls. They're not especially soundproof or anything.
Okay.
I'd like to use detect magic at a heightened
You-
level.
Uh-huh.
Fourth
You
level.
detect a lot of magic. What are you looking for in particular?
Fourth. If I cast the 4th level, allows me to pinpoint the source of the highest level magic.
What is the range?
30 feet around me.
Um,
So it's 30 feet radius, so 60 feet diameter.
That would be you or Stormy.
Okay. Okay. Fuck.
Congratulations, you are the problem.
That's absolutely right. Okay,
Sounds
I'd like
all
to use
problem.
True Sight first.
Uh-huh.
Pop a True Sight.
Wow, must be really important.
Just in case, you never know.
Everything appears normal.
Alright, that's good. Now I like to use Planner Palace.
Oh.
Go for it.
All right, let's go to the room.
Okay.
Oh, Stormy found himself. Nice.
Who put me over there, Kron?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so now that we're here, and probably no one can hear us. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the item. I also paid for all of your items. So if you paid for it, you can put your money back.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Just 10 gold. So, okay.
Yeah, 10 gold.
Stormy's entire fortune has been restored.
Alright, what else?
Yeah, I
That
think.
probably includes your like 5,000 or something that you spent.
Yeah, Op can get back 6120 gold. Stormy can get back
6,120.
6,120. That's right. Yes,
Woof.
because that's what you paid, I believe.
Damn.
Then Stormy paid 10. Oh, you have the cape on you, right? Op? Ron
What is
gave you
it?
the cape. The cape.
Gave him the name of the cape.
Oh, okay.
You can add it as an item, but descriptions TBD.
You can't identify it right now, while you're in this home.
I can give it a shot.
Curiosity, you know.
Indeed. Does a 54 identify Quran?
You're 100% certain that this is indeed a cape, and it seems to be fabricated out of relatively common materials, but its magical and potentially divine nature eludes you.
Wow.
What you do know right now
Yeah.
is it does let you levitate when you wear it.
All that matters.
Can I? Alright,
So
Kron.
when you say levitate, you mean like fly or just like an inch off the ground kind of thing?
Like Malzahar.
Yes, you levitate like a foot off of the ground.
I see.
Wild.
Okay, Kron, I like to ask one of the servants for a
Right,
bowl
updated description.
of... I would like to ask one of the servants for a bowl of water, and I'd like to dip the spoon in it and then taste it. Do I taste soup?
Bowl of water.
Yeah,
What?
bowl of water.
He wants to test out his soup spoon. Okay, I will have my servant bring him a bowl of water.
Roll a d20.
D20.
Let's roll a d20 for this.
I has to roll d20. Oh man.
The soup is distinctly hot. In fact, it's almost scalding hot, but it's relatively tasty.
Oh wow, this thing works.
You're not exactly quite sure what it tastes like, but it seems to be tasty.
I would like to blow on it and then just kind of like. Wait, what? Hold on. Something happened with my Amazon Echo. It picked up Alexa or something. I don't know what the hell happened. Okay. I would like to blow on the soup as I scoop it and then
It
eat it.
remains at its scaldingly hot temperature.
Oh shoot. Huh. Interesting.
Eternally hot soup. Let's go.
Wow. All right. Well, that's good to know.
Pretty good heat source.
Yeah. Oh wait, I want to try one other thing. Meiji, can you ask the servant for a empty bowl this time?
Empty
then-
bowl?
Yeah, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoop up the water, turning it into soup, and then pour it on a different bowl, and see if it stays a soup. 1, and then 2, see if it cools down afterwards.
All right.
It turns back into water.
Oh, it turns back into water, huh? Okay. All right. Well, that's my experiment. All right.
What
Go
if I
ahead.
give you another bowl of water?
For
Stormy.
what? For what?
Try the soup spoon again.
I mean, why is it gonna be different from a second bowl of water?
You just try it. You know, you never know. I'd like
Alright.
to give Stormy another bowl of water.
All right, here, Niji. I'm gonna scoop up the water and then I ask you to try it.
I think you should try it.
All right. To alleviate the temperature, I'm just gonna tap my finger and then lick it.
Roll,
Still-
roll the
Royal
d20.
moment.
Roll d20. Stormy.
This
Oh,
time it is icy cold,
Oh, I get it. Okay.
and it tastes rather salty,
Huh.
but relatively still delicious.
Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, so
I think he's just saying
This
he
feels
gets
so
it without getting
scuffed.
it.
yeah. All right. Experiment over. Wait a minute.
Nope, experiment
from-
not over. He lied.
Experiment is
That was
not
from the
over.
second bowl, right?
That was from the second bowl, yes.
Did I take another scoop from the first bowl? Oh yeah, remain scathing hot. Okay. Never mind. Yeah.
The first bowl was hot. The
Yeah.
second bowl.
I was wondering if it
was
remained
cold.
hot, but yeah, he did say it remained hot. So okay, experiment over. All right. Go ahead, Niji.
We're good. Anyone have anything else to discuss?
Bro, whoever got those 2 notifications, you tricked me out. You actually fooled
That's
me.
Kevin.
Kevin.
That's Kevin.
Why is his mic up so high?
Mm.
He's using phone Discord with.
Oh,
Phone
okay.
Discord. Regular
Oh,
Discord.
I do have one thing to tell you guys. It may be important for later on, but
Mm-hmm.
those 3 guys in the red, was it 4 guys? I think it was 4 guys in the red cloak.
Mm-hmm.
They came. I described the location where the shack was, and if I remember correctly, it was right here. I couldn't hear what they were talking about, but obviously we got cultists, but they came from that location.
The shack from here, you said?
Yeah, there was a shack over there where they went to, and then they came out in the red
The shack.
cloaks. Yeah.
Is he like a really tall basketball player, or never mind? Ignore that.
What the hell's basketball?
On that note, Op, I believe you're overloaded.
Alright, let's fix this.
You might want to put stuff in your backpack.
Indeed.
Give it to me, and I can put it in my backpack and hold it for you.
I'm pretty sure it's the
All that stuff.
six gold he added. The 6,000 gold of bulk he added.
Oh, I see.
A lot of it
Always
is,
6.
yeah.
It's always 6,000 gold diff.
You want me to hold the 6,000 gold for you?
No, no.
I'll just do that.
Oh, it was 6 of them. It was 6 of them, not 4 or 3, whatever I said.
It was 6.
Well, I mean, we saw
Okay.
6 people in the auction, right?
Oh, we only saw like 3.
In the auction, like total?
Yeah.
There was definitely like a couple dozen in there, right?
No. The hooded
That's,
figures.
that's people total. Like, he's
I
talking
see.
about the
the red hooded
cultists,
figures. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just letting you know where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. So it's
How-
10-1 for plat to gold, right?
Yes,
Yes.
10 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You
I can
can't-
have 613 plat. And that's still gonna weigh a lot.
How big is the automaton?
No clue, it doesn't have a weight.
I'm
Oh, wait,
assuming that
light.
it's going to get put in the carriage and we don't have to worry about its weight.
Oh, okay, makes
Yeah.
sense.
But we're just going to make the magical assumption that it suddenly arrived at the mobile inn because I'm assuming the party's not carrying that giant thing out of the...
Depends how
All-
big is it.
And are you putting it in a bag of holding?
You're not fitting that thing in the bag of
It's not
holding.
fitting in the bag of holding. It's human-sized.
Well,
You're
you can fit
putting
in
the
the
bag
black
of
box
powder.
in the hole, though. The black hole in the box. We can fit in there.
What if Op does like a magical girl transformation to get into it?
Did the innkeeper think
Damn,
of anything?
isn't
When
that kind of
Tilting
automaton?
right now.
Did the
Is
innkeeper?
that
good.
automaton a mecha suit or what?
No, it's something I need.
Feel Kron like right now cringing so much.
No
Did
mecha
the
suit.
innkeeper make any weird looks at us as we're dragging that thing in?
Only
We didn't drag it in.
We are assuming that
Op sent it to the
mobile inn for future use.
yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Just to make life simpler for everyone involved.
Sure.
Man, I'm just
Agreed.
saying the magical girl transformation would have been great.
No.
Can you just imagine an undead guy just like doing some sort of magical girl pose and the entire suit coming up?
You know, I'd have to pass on that offer, unfortunately.
Sadly,
Oh,
Op is a inventor focused on on guns and not a inventor focused on armor.
mhm. Oh, since you're identifying stuff from earlier, can you identify this Tear of Dawn? Just see if you can learn anything from it.
All right, do a roll. 55. Very good roll.
Ah, one higher than the last one.
Seems to be a crystal spear.
Okay.
It is semi-transparent, and when you look at the center, you feel like it's filled with sand.
Hmm.
Semi-transparent crystal sphere.
It is most definitely magical, but once again, you're not quite exactly certain what this thing does.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
That
Thank you.
said, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I will be right back.
Sure, sure.
I was gonna
There
take
you go, updated.
a vote on you guys of whether or not I should open this jar.
What,
Which
jar
one? The
of
pickles?
Yeah, the jar of
pickles?
talking pickles.
If you open those jars, you're probably getting punched in the face.
I
By the
figured.
pickle.
Yeah, it could be by the
By
pickle.
me.
It could be a twosome.
Honestly, I think you should open it
Alright, well that's one vote.
because someone.
Yes.
The
And one
thing
vote no.
is, someone has to talk for the talkie pickles, and it's either going to be Karan or Kevin.
It's got to be Kevin. It really does.
Oh my
Yeah, but
god.
Kevin's just
that'd
going to
be
say no
hilarious.
entry.
That's what I was thinking. Kevin's literally, if he has to voice act it, it's going to be no entry. That's it.
I could just
I'll
imagine that
do
there's how many pickles there are in there, and it's like no entry, no entry, no entry, no entry, something like that.
Literally have freaking Kevin's voice with an echo of 20
Yeah.
versions of him saying no entry.
Or the jar doesn't open at all, and we just hear something inside go no entry.
Hey, you failed your strength check, so you don't open the jar of pickles.
You know, let's make that what happens, and I am absolutely fine with that result. You know, I don't think anything bad happens if we do that, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, can we do that?
Kron's not here, so we didn't give him any idea.
Let's just not even propose the opening pickle jar idea at all.
Yeah, but what about Niji? He said that I should open it.
Niji, you say we're going to open it? She's contemplating his life decisions right now.
Maybe he was right all along. He's just urging me to do crazy shit, and I just take the blame because I stick out.
I mean, if somebody tells you to do a bad decision, but like you clearly know it's a bad decision, it's still your fault, isn't it?
Well, if I know it's a bad decision, but in this case, it's more like a questionable decision in this time period, in this world, in this thing or whatever. I mean,
The fuck are you talking about?
You
Oh,
guys,
we're-
somebody's blaming pressure.
we're taking a vote on whether or not I should open the jar. Nietzsche says yes, but Sid's all like hell no. And then we're talking about maybe the pickles. Kevin doing the voice acting on the pickles.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
Well,
Back.
you're AFK. By the way, I never asked if this was like just one of those clay jar. Was it a clay jar or if it was a
I'm back.
screw-on jar?
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome
The
back.
jar of pickles?
Yeah.
We should ask. Perfect timing. You can ask right now.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Kron, I forgot.
Yes.
Was this jar of pickles a clay jar or was it a screw-on jar where you had to twist it to open?
It's a good
You-
question.
you
I guess
forgot.
it is now. I guess it is now a clay jar, since you've asked.
Yeah, but I also said a screw-on jar, so it could be that
Well,
too.
now it is clay.
Okay.
Should have just asked him what kind of jar it was without
could
giving
be-
him ideas.
It could be a-
Stormy.
It could be a clay jar that you screw on the top though, like the.
What kind of clay jar do you screw on the top? What?
Hey, that could be made.
A stormy jar.
Yeah, Stormy jar.
Well, I mean, what kind of jar is it anyway? What kind of jar is it in the first place? Anyway, okay, Niji, you were next, I think.
I think I'm done. I don't really have anything else.
Well, what about the shard? Didn't you have something important to tell us about it?
That I bought it. I mean, I don't want to tell everyone everyone that can hear me that I bought the shard, right? I'm supposed to be anonymous.
No, yeah.
That's why
but
I
I
just
mean,
wanted us to leave.
well, I mean, that's why we're in the temple. I thought there was something more important.
Yeah, no, I just didn't want
Mm.
us to announce it. Hey, this guy bought the shard by talking about it there, right?
Oh yeah.
I just
Okay.
want to talk in a more
Just wondering
secluded
if there's
area.
Anything else? Okay. All right. Well, what next?
No,
Are
I
we-
bought the shard. I've integrated it with the other shards, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but there are 2 shards in the city. One that I currently have, and one
that the city has. Yeah.
in the south, right? You said it was powering. What was it powering again, Kron?
The night.
The night. Like NIGHT.
Yep.
Okay. You know, night and night sound exactly the same.
I think that was on
we-
purpose.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I remember that. I think Zid bought a book that told about the lord of this town and how he built it. Does it say like exactly where?
I didn't buy a
shard
book.
is?
It was just the research,
It was just.
and it was supposed to be in the towers.
So we think it would be like this tower down in the south.
There's multiple towers.
Yeah, but he said down in the, or Nietzsche said in the south,
It's somewhere south, yeah.
somewhere south.
I can tell you that this is not the arena.
Yeah. But what about
I mean,
this?
not
It could
like
be-
100%
Also not
sure
the
on that.
arena.
Oh no,
probably.
I know it's not the arena, but it could be where the shard is, or it could just be in the
It's probably inside the castle.
yeah the castle.
I would expect it to be inside the castle.
Maybe the only place that makes sense.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if there's only one shard left in the city, why would it be in one of these 5 watchtowers? If like all 5 watchtowers are like doing the exact same thing, right? So
Well, who knows?
seems a bit odd.
Do we
Do you even know what
do
the
we remember
watchtowers
seeing
do?
well,
Hours the night, I guess.
I was gonna say, do we remember seeing some kind of a power coming from the castle? Though we don't necessarily have to, but
I don't think necessarily the power would be coming from the castle. I
do
think
you
it's just
think, Carl?
converging points.
by the way, this is a strange moat because
You
it only
okay?
covers this.
Well,
I would
That's-
assume
Don't worry about it.
I would assume that a moat would cover the entire perimeter.
It could not even be a moat. It could be like a like the king feels like fishing.
Mm.
But I don't know why there's
Why-
there's like a dock here, but no dock. Anyways, don't worry about it. Kron, do we see anything like in like back when we were walking and stuff, walking the city and stuff? Did we notice anything in the sky? Like maybe like
A giant beam of black energy entering the sky.
something like that.
Yeah, it's coming from the castle.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Just one, right?
Goddamn.
Just one beam.
The one beam.
One beam.
You're the beam.
Rule them all.
Alright, so
There's your answer.
I guess now we ask what the plan is. We could either find out how to get into the... What do you even call this place? The courtyard of the castle? What do people do to get into the courtyard of the castle? Or we could sneaky beaky our way in somehow. Though, I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, I'm sure pretending to be gardeners and stuff worked last time, right?
Yeah, that'll end up great, won't it?
It was great. The only thing that went wrong is that we just underestimated the duration of the spell, but that's it.
Right, Kron? I'm sure their security wouldn't have upped.
In the 1,000 years since we've been gone.
Yeah, they probably forgot that gardeners was the got in and out of the castle.
Miji, we might have a problem because in order to be a gardener, you have to be a skeleton, don't you?
I mean,
That would be less conspicuous.
I'm sure for more like medial labor, but but Kron did say before that for like finer work, so maybe like dealing with flowers or something, since those are. But this is eternally darkness, so I don't know what kind of flowers they have here.
Night flowers.
Night flowers, sure.
Very rare night flowers.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to do some spying, listening, or research to see how we get in there, so we can have a shot at getting inside that castle.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also need an exit strategy, because once we take that shard, I'm pretty sure all hell is gonna break loose.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be so dark anymore if we take that last shard.
So, yeah, there's gonna be
Right.
chaos all over the city. And I think the
We the
skeletons
bad
are.
guys.
I think the skeletons are gonna drop dead.
Hmm.
No, ask our resident undead.
Do I
Ain't that-
feel any other pull in any directions?
There's one primary pull, and it is this one that is here.
Okay, no secondary pull?
Nope.
Do I feel like this last shard is what I need to complete it?
Complete. You feel like you're less than half complete.
Less
Oh
than
my.
half? How many do I
Wow.
have? 4?
Have 4.
So, assuming I'm slightly less than half would be maybe 5. So then there's at least 10.
Potentially.
Nice. All right, what do you think we should do, Al? Any input on how to do a royal heist again?
Again, no, unfortunately, I don't think. I mean, unless we just use disguises. I mean,
It had to be
Two of
probably had to be
disguises.
physical disguises because
well, how
last
much
time
time
we
do
had
we
magical
have?
disguises. Time?
There,
how much
there is
time?
no time limit.
Yeah,
I
there's
would
no
say.
time limit. No.
Why don't we apply for positions at the castle so we can have an official way in?
Yeah, we could, but we need to like have like legit positions, right?
Yeah.
'Cause-
Also, if I remember correctly, the skeletal guards were ordered to keep a close eye on Miji.
Yeah, because us, yeah, for the most part. The thing is, like, right now, our identities is you're the doctor, and we're bodyguards. Or
I'm a
me and
slave.
Zid are bodyguards.
I've been
and
demoted to
Stormy's
slave.
a slave.
I've been demoted to slave.
Sure.
Is
So,
it demoted or is it you're still at the same level?
No, I was a servant, but I got if I remember correctly, I got demoted to slave. Though I didn't hear Op officially say it, but
Okay.
But either way,
yeah.
both Zid and I are bodyguards, and Storm is a servant. So if we have to change our identity, it might be a bit awkward if we.
Well, we could do this.
I guess we could say it's like side jobs or something, but
we could have Op apply for a royal position.
Mhm.
And we just stay the same. Like I'm some kind of an assistant, and then we have his two personal bodyguards. That are just with him all the time, like as one entity. It might take a little bit of convincing, but I mean,
a lot of convincing.
that might.
Because I think last time was kind of sketchy as well. So
Well,
Last time was just cooked. I don't think it was just sketchy. I think it was just straight up cooked.
no, if it was cooked, we wouldn't be in here by now.
All right. Well,
You
let
disagree
me say
with
one
that
thing.
sentence?
You guys are you guys are planning another heist, so make sure you plan well before you execute.
mm-hmm.
I mean,
So we're
is
just
there-
running in, right?
we just smash,
Like-
grab, and get the fuck out.
I mean, we do have no time limit,
Well,
so
well,
we could
Tilting
do
over in the
what
corner.
we told.
here's another question. Does it have to be a heist? I mean, what is our other option?
How else?
Ron.
Okay, Gabe.
Yes.
What do you think our other option is in securing an item that the city needs to stay in complete darkness to avoid the red sun? How else would we get it? We can't like trade for it.
That's my question. Yeah. And I'm just going based off what
Oh.
Kron says. Okay, you guys are planning another heist. Well, what other option is there? That's my question. We could also do this. How much money do you still have, Niji?
How
Or
much
do you-
money?
Yeah,
I have a bunch of money. What do you need it for?
because we could also, if you have enough, we could also hire somebody to do it for us. Though I don't know what expense that's gonna cost.
All right, I need to say this out loud. Zid, you are not allowed to support Timeline 11 from Timeline 13. That is illegal.
Come on, man, that'd be great.
Oh my. I mean, there's that option. The only problem is, I think, it would just be mugs and thugs we could probably hire. Unless there's somebody, unless we could probably bribe our way in somehow. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming ideas. So we could have Op apply as a royal doctor and somehow get us royal passes. We could bribe our way in there somehow. We could sneaky beaky. Anything else?
I think that we should think about starting a business.
Starting a business. huh?
Because that is what we told the people at the front, right? We are a doctor,
And-
2 bodyguards, and a servant, and we're looking to do business as like a doctor, right?
So
right
should
on.
we like get a wagon and start stocking up random medicines and
Why do we need a wagon? Why can't we just have like a?
Yeah, why don't we
A
just
store.
use-
that way we could somehow go in somehow to sell like medicines or something like that.
Well,
to
I mean-
royalties.
I mean, if you think about it like this, if Op just becomes really good and becomes famous for what he does, maybe he'll get invited in
That would be pretty cool.
They
to
would-
do something
Yeah.
with his job, right?
There's 2 questions though. Like, one, how long is that going to take, and then 2, what's going on outside the city too? Because we got to remember that we do have a newfound land as well as the rest of the place that's supposedly going to hell.
You mean Super Earth?
Yes.
You mean the land that we haven't touched for like
Yeah,
half
we've
a
been gone
year?
for a while, bro.
and we have some dwarves that are sailing around, probably questioning
we're,
They-
right
at this
they
point,
are
we're just spending
chilling, okay?
supplies. Yeah,
They-
we're just
they
spending
are-
supplies, bro.
They're chilling. They're like in a time loop, okay? If you don't touch them, they don't exist.
What is this, Minecraft?
They just continue moving supplies from port A to port B.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
okay.
done.
But okay. Point being is that the rest of the world is supposedly going to hell. So what's gonna probably happen by then? Which is a long-range question, but that's it. How long is it gonna take for Op to get famous? If we start a business and then get invited in, but that's just me. So,
For the floor
anything
plan.
anything else? Any other plans?
I think it's just better for us to
kill the
go.
town. We can take everything.
I would rather not kill the town.
We need a big ass nuke. I cannot
The
crack one
opposite.
though.
No, we are not killing the town.
I heard kill the
The
town.
idea is not to kill it.
Alright, so out of all the plans that we put on the table, what sounds like the
Mhm.
better one?
I like the getting famous thing. That sounds like a good time.
It does sound like a good time. It's just how long is that gonna take?
I mean, we probably have the money to start up a business. I mean, the thing is,
Oh, for
we
sure.
have an unlimited. Are you on a time limit, Stormy?
No, the only question I asked was what's gonna happen once we get out of the city. Like, how bad of hell is the rest of the world gonna be in once we get out?
I will say that the amount of time you spend doing whatever will directly impact other things happening outside the city.
You see, that was my point there.
So in my mind, Stormy,
In your
how
mind.
how long were we frozen for? Like, do
Too
you guys
long
remember?
time.
200 years,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Captain America.
So let's say that we spend like a year or two for Op in this city for Op to become famous.
hmm
Okay. We were frozen for hundreds of years. Will a year or two really?
We were frozen for hundreds of years. One more won't hurt, will it?
Yeah, one more won't hurt.
Theoretically, it doesn't.
There's still gonna be some kind of. I'm just saying that there's gonna be some kind of consequence. I mean, we can do that. It's
Yeah,
just-
but okay. What is your other suggestion then? Because I don't like
The-
How are we gonna heist the fucking jewel? Right? How are we gonna heist the shard?
I mean, there's still disguise, and there's still some kind of bribery. And what were the other things? We were discussing them earlier.
I think that's under any circumstance, though.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Let's go with the first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you said disguise. I'm sure a disguise might get us into the castle grounds, but how are we going to get inside the castle?
More disguise.
Okay, let's say we get more disguise. We somehow sneak into the castle. We disguise ourselves so well that we're next to the shard. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Now we take the shard. What happens? Darkness goes away. It's now light. Red sun happens. Where is everyone going to look at? Us, who is standing right next to the shard and where it's being held.
We just somehow buy 10 minutes and then we teleport back to the
No,
back to the
no,
mobile
no,
inn.
no.
What if
And
there's
get
like
the hell outta
anti-magic
here.
that like prevents us? What if there's like
Yeah.
anti-magic that prevents us from teleporting?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that anti-magic would be gone as soon as we take the shard, but especially with all the
Ooh,
stuff.
But we don't know
I
that
disagree
because
with
we're
that.
just
We don't.
breaking and entering without learning anything, right?
Okay, well, let's think of
Kirby,
this.
this is one thing that I'm going to tell you right now. Anything that has a defense that or any sort of like giant building like this is going to have at least some form of anti-magic matter.
Okay, now let's go with Niji's suggestion. Get Op famous.
Uh-huh.
That gets us into the castle too, doesn't it?
Yes,
Does, but we're
And-
invited in.
And
it's
then
also like a longer period of time for us to. It wouldn't be like, okay, we get into the castle and then we immediately steal it. We get into the castle, we study it, we learn how like the thing works. Oh, if we can use magic here, if we can't use magic, stuff like that, right?
okay.
Because if Op gets famous enough that he's like going routinely into the castle to do things to quote unquote heal skeletons, question mark, doctor up skeletons. I
Hey, that's a good title. I'll take it. Doctor of
Doctor of
Skeletons.
He's a bone doctor.
Bone
yeah,
doctor.
so like
Dr. Bones.
From
you know,
Dr. Gun to Dr. Bone.
we go in and out a
Sounds
couple
like a porn
times, a
star
bunch of
name.
times, learn how like the defenses work, learn how everything works, and then we can try and steal it. Because then we can have enough time for escape plan, right?
Okay.
Instead of like, oh, I'm gonna teleport. Oh wait, I can't teleport. It doesn't let me.
I mean, okay,
Right.
that's fine. I mean, I guess we just need one more input. Zid, what's your input on getting Op famous and getting
I mean,
this thing
I
out?
think we need more
I already
suggestions.
said.
I just
I already said I would rather get Op famous in that regard because it gives us more scouting time.
Okay. Well, are we ready to start?
I'm open to more suggestions, but I just don't think like a snatch and grab heist is gonna work.
Snatch and grab sounds like one of the worst ideas we can do, strictly just to like the nature of it.
Okay. So, we're gonna go with getting Op famous. Now, is that gonna involve opening up a single stall business or
I can probably afford to buy a store, maybe.
and then are we gonna do one of those setting up stage and peddling his potions or magical works or something like that?
Depends on what specifically Op is wanting to do in regards to like the store.
Inventions and poultices.
And I can even put like a fortune telling,
Oh yeah, with a side fortune telling, of course.
Oh yeah.
a stall for fortune telling. So
I mean, we know that most definitely is successful. So. Oh yeah, and then we can have Niji give the fortunes like if you take this medicine, this will happen, and then.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm like associated with the businessman too, so I can probably get like a deal on a store or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good plan. I dig it.
Yeah. Now, what do you Stormy and Zid want to do in that downtime? Do you guys have any like business ideas or anything? Anything you guys want to do? Because if Op is gonna do his doctoring stuff, and I'm gonna do like fortune telling on the side, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm gonna be his assistant, I guess, passing him materials or being a gopher for him.
Fraction slave.
Okay.
And don't forget it, slave.
You know what? Do you need my whip? Freaking Op.
Do you need my whip?
Yeah. Why does a slave have a whip? It doesn't make sense.
That's what I was thinking.
Joke's on you, he's into that shit.
Wait, what
Seems to
happened
be
to
the
my whip?
case.
Oh yeah, here it is. Are you kind of over encumbered right now, Op?
No, I'm at the limit of it though.
Okay, well, I'll just hand this to you when you need to use it, just so you don't be over encumbered.
All right.
Okay. I mean, I could get rid of something that I don't think I'm gonna be using, but that's it. I'm not sure what else to do on downtime. I mean, we could also listen in while we're out doing things. I mean, I'm gonna be fetching supplies for Op, and I'll just listen around and see how to get into the tower or into the royal grounds and stuff, or see who goes into the
Probably
listen to who goes into the royal grounds.
do some research on medicine myself, just over on the side, and also possibly see if I can work on. I'm trying to think of exactly what I would want to work on specifically. No, probably just standard like training for the most part, like try and work on like my acrobatics and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So kind of split between those two options if possible. Probably going to be doing this for a while is what we're going to assume, right?
Probably. I don't know how long it's gonna take for Op to get famous.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Indeed.
We could
An
we could also
unknown
do
variable.
we could also like we could hire some printing shop to print out flyers, and we could just, while Zid and I are out, we could just like post them nearby. What are we gonna call our business? Medicine and Fortunes or something like that? The Fortunes
It's
of Medicine.
completely up top.
Yeah, anything is fine.
Mm.
And then I'll just post flyers. Sid can post some flyers of his own too. You know what else we could do? This is kind of a silly move, but one of us could pretend that we're crippled, go into op shop, and then a few minutes later just come out walking all swag and stuff.
But the
Yes,
thing,
not suspicious at all.
yeah, not only is that really suspicious, but only because Op is supposed to heal skeletons, right? Doctor Skeletons?
Well, you got to
I
remember
didn't-
too. I'm going to be focusing on inventions and poultices.
Yeah.
A
Because
little
he
bit
needs
of
to
like
do
all
a
of
line
that.
of work that can't be done with magic. Correct?
Yeah, if a physical object can do something, that's what I'm going to try and make. Like the sticky orientators, you know?
Hmm.
Name a magic thing that can do that besides like paralyze.
Mhm.
Well, crazy idea to get us inside, but I suppose it's viable.
Yeah, it's a pretty valid one, honestly.
Mhm.
Maybe as a servant or slave, Stormy, you could probably work on your farming and gardening skills so you can
Yeah, it's nature skill. Yeah.
you can maybe sneak in as a gardener for the
What am I? Hold
castle.
on. What am I bad at anyway? I think I fixed my nature. Yeah, I'm
Be
17
bad
nature.
at.
Oh, I'm bad at crafting. I'm completely untrained at crafting and performance, so I can't go in there as a jester. Jester.
Nonsense. You're already a clown.
Thank you for
Hey,
saying what
Kron.
we were thinking.
If I go onto the streets as a jester, what would what would I do with that kind of a role? I'm just curious. Is he AFK? I guess he's AFK.
I'm not answering that question.
Oh, I see.
You guys are cooking. We're watching.
Well,
As long as we're not associated with them, it's okay.
okay, so
We do
Are
not
we-
associate with Stormy.
are we gonna open this in the trade district, I assume?
I guess so. I mean, where else can we open it? So,
Hey, where the fish are.
Anywhere the eel's not.
Kron, where did you know that fortune stall I set up? Where did I set it up at? Was that the Blue Peaks district?
It was.
Ah.
Do you want to open up there instead?
Do you get to the Blue Peaks district very
No.
often? Of course not. What am I saying?
Okay.
Well,
What am I saying?
I don't know.
What am I saying?
Or do you
No.
want to post a
Oh.
sign that says moved, and then we put it where the
What
tree?
do you think about this plan, Ron? Would you like to give some input as a
the DM.
DM to
I think
railroad us?
I think he gave the input already, and we're completely ignoring
Please.
it.
That's Quran. Problem
Please
solved.
railroad us. Thank you.
Please
I
railroad us.
await your final result,
Shit. Oh,
and then we will talk after.
Okay. Right
think-
now, the plan is to buy a store for Stormy's business. Oh, for Ops business.
Ops
Sorry,
business.
for
Don't
Ops
say
business.
Stormy's business. Oh god.
Oh, God. That's the plan. So
Timeline.
we're going to buy a store for Ops business and with a side of my own business, and we're going to hopefully get all famous and sneak into the castle that way to study the castle and figure out how to best steal the shard.
So your plan is to get famous to get into the castle to steal the shard.
Something
yeah,
like that,
to the point of
Yeah.
being invited into the castle, yes.
Uh-huh.
So you're prepared to try to get famous in a society of deathless necromancers,
Mhm.
where things crawl as slow as ice.
Well, when you put it like that,
Okay, Niji, it's time to get you famous.
You want me to get famous as a
Let-
fortune teller?
Let's get Niji famous as a fortune teller, so he could get into the castle.
really, Karan, we spend all this time cooking. Karan's like, you guys are stupid.
I
I mean,
was-
like, I mean, okay, think
Yeah.
about it. Think about it. Like, okay, people use magic to heal things and skeletons, whatever. So they're probably completely unused to someone that's not using magic to do the same things that magic can do, right? Wouldn't that be quite interesting to you, Kron?
Interesting doesn't mean it will have an impact in society.
Maybe there's
Me-
some things
me-
that magic can't solve. You know,
Niji, I think he's railroading us like you told him to.
he's not doing it well enough.
He's not
Ah,
doing it
I
anyway.
know your idea.
You're trying to offer things that magic can't solve. Try to consider a bunch of necromancy mages this way. If magic can't solve it, it can't solve it yet because we haven't gotten the spell right. Now let me go invest half of my income into trying to unfuck this spell, and I'm going to go back to being a hermit.
Okay, but what
you
if?
wanna do it that way?
Yo, hang on, hear me out.
But what if?
Hear me
what
out,
if
hear me
Ops
out, hear me
can
out.
Solve it for cheaper.
No, I got an idea. I got a great idea. And Kron is going to love or hate this idea all in one go.
I swear if it involves the word taxes,
No, I got even better. Undead Tinder.
What?
Undead what?
hold on, how do I times it out for like 20 seconds again?
That is a great idea because I could put that in my fortune stall as well.
Undead Tinder.
On an
How-
unrelated note, Darky, did you ever go to Miko?
Yeah, you were there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Kron changing topics because he doesn't want to respond to anything on that.
We had a great dinner with Kevin, and I paid for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah,
something like
exactly.
that.
How about this, Kron? How about you railroad us by giving us a couple options?
Alright,
I
you want
think-
a simple solution? May I remind you guys that you guys have a country and you just be like, emissaries of the country? Represent yourself?
You know what? That's fair.
I think we're a
That
bit
is
late on that. 'cause
Yeah, we're kind of
Super,
late
yeah.
because we already
kinda
represented us
entered
as something
the-
else.
We kind of entered the city saying that we're a doctor, 2 bodyguards, and the doctor
Yeah.
servant.
So
Wait a
just
minute.
Put on a new disguise.
Hold on.
There
is-
guys.
There is this. We did not mention that where we came from. And that doesn't quite matter to the guards at the gate, now does it? But maybe it matters to the royal guards at the royal grounds.
I am curious. Do we know if there is an easy way to get in contact with the, well, pretty much whoever's in charge of the city?
Well, I'm sure you could march your way down to the palace and figure that out, but
We could. Do you guys want to march down there and,
It's
ask?
night.
It's always
It's
night.
always night.
It's always night.
No,
What the hell are you talking
but no,
about?
This is like actual like late night.
I don't think it really matters here.
Well,
It's-
we're gonna
it's always
rest
night.
anyway, so.
But still, I'm
I
assuming
mean, we're
they're-
inside my palace. We'll rest regardless, but it is still.
Wait, hang on. I've got a good
Is
idea.
there-
Kron, I would
is
like to
there
use
a
time
clock?
sense.
Yeah, I was like, I don't see a clock.
it is currently 8. It is currently 8:24, and by 8:24 I mean 8 minutes and 24 seconds into the morning.
Nice.
Well-
in here.
Do you want to pay a visit then, or rest now, or do you want
I'm
to?
a big fan of like I think it was the previous campaign where Kron gave us like 4 or 5 choices.
Yeah, but when he does that, we make our own.
What do you mean? We chose one of those choices last time.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Can I give a
Your idea
suggestion?
is still an idea.
Yes,
What's your
start the
suggestion,
discussion. Go.
Instead of making a business, you make a religion, and the night is a farce, and it's
I'm busy
causing all the
tilting
problems
right
of the
now.
we're
Ooh.
we're gonna get
We
killed.
can start a
I
revolution.
think-
Yo, let's go.
I think that's what the Red Sun cult is doing.
Yes.
Is it not?
Just with the
Oh,
red
I
sun
didn't
in
know
a
this was
nutshell.
called. Well,
Yeah, no, it's being third party.
Yeah. So yeah, so
Oh, Turkey's
so the
idea is gone.
backstory of this
Regular
world,
sun cult. Oh no.
Counter cult, let's go.
so the backstory of this world is that we're just travelers, and then suddenly like the sun is like red sun, and it causes like weird stuff to happen, but not all the time. Occasionally. So to combat
Whenever it
that,
feels like it, yeah.
this city made it eternally dark, so that the red sun, if it's eternally nighttime, then there's no sun, so there's no red sun, right? So, but the red sun is the force we are like enemies against right now. This kind of city is just doing its own thing, right?
City
But
stuff.
they have something that we need, or something that I need specifically. And that item that I need is what is keeping the city in eternal darkness.
okay. Plan B. You make a giant bat signal to turn the sun blue instead.
Giant bat signal.
All right, Kron, feasibility.
You guys can figure it out. I believe in you.
Okay.
This sounds like
He's
a
like,
very,
I don't want to entertain this thought.
Okay.
It sounds like a good idea.
Well, if
All
we're
right,
s-
try and put you guys back on track again. Not railroad, but back on track.
On the railroad.
Keep in mind, if you spend an excessive amount of time doing things, like trying to become famous,
Mhm.
and your time period is 1 year,
What is
the
an
way this
excessive
will
amount of time
function?
for you?
The way this is going to function is you're going to roll a bunch, and we'll see if your society rolls keep up. And if they do, you might have a little bit of impact in society. But if they don't, you will fail. You
This
won't
is my
just
question.
become famous at the end of the year.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Kron,
Yes.
not supporting timelines.
Anyways, let me finish what I was saying. So, since you have come back, events have kind of moved forward. Things are now in motion with your return. The Time Lost Isle is no longer lost in time. There are places where the Red Sun has lost its influence. You destroyed a Flesh Forge. In fact, you destroyed a few of them. And last time I checked, the army of the Red Sun is now hunting you guys. Do you think that spending a year in Shadow City will keep you safe from the army of the Red Sun? Or will
Cross
it end
right, we
with the city under siege?
He's
Hey,
right.
Keep
We
in
should
mind,
spend
there's
10
a
years
lot of
here.
stuff happening in the back of the plot. And I don't care if you guys want to do this. It doesn't make a difference to me. I have a story to tell, and the story will continue to move, whether you like it or not.
I get the feeling I helped you with a story.
No,
Um,
it's not about that, right? Like, it doesn't really matter how you guys travel through the plot or how you move through here and there. Your actions have an impact, and your lack thereof also has an impact. So
You mean
there's
John
a
has now
set
given me
plot line.
choices?
The set plot line will continue to advance unless you do something to change said plot line.
okay, so I'd like to propose something else. Let's kind of take Kevin's idea into consideration. If we all go like finely clothed as we were, just without our masks, um, to the castle ground gates and present Op as a doctor who comes from afar, who likes to share or make a deal with the with the Lord or whoever that was. I completely forgot who he was. Sorry. And propose like a trade deal. We can start negotiations like that, which can flourish into either hours or days coming back and forth, and we spend that time, a couple of us spends that time studying first the palace, then inside the palace, hopefully we get invited in, and then ultimately we find out where the shard is, and then we study a way to get it out.
Also,
What trade are you gonna offer? Oh, yeah, go
I
for it.
will put in one more thing for you to consider.
Mhm.
What are the consequences for removing the shard?
Yeah.
That's cool, bro.
That is
obviously,
something
like-
as a party that you need to consider, considering your character's alignments, motivations, etc.
That was kind of what I was getting at when I was asking you if I felt another pull besides this one, Krog. Because I was like, what if we just leave this here and go do another one first and then come back later?
Well, you do know that there is something in the Forgotten Gods forest.
Sure.
You don't know what, it's
Yeah.
very far away,
Mhm.
but you don't feel any pulls to the south. You might just be too far.
Mhm.
So there's always leave this for later. But there's also signs of cult activity in the city. So you have to weigh your options. I leave
Well,
everything on the table for you.
if
Alright, so
we
first
go ahead.
decision we should make. Oh yeah, okay, go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say, if we do leave the city behind, regardless if we stay in the city or leave the city, it's going to come under some kind of a siege, one way or the other. So, it is also viable that we could leave the city and come back later. The chances of them finding out about the shard, it's going to probably take a while. And if they do find out about the shard and remove it, then we're just going to have to be doing some hunting. Worst case scenario. I do not know if they could destroy the shard. Is that even a thing? Can they destroy a shard?
That is something to find out.
I'm
As far as
asking
what-
I'm
as
asking
far
a
as
Also,
what
party.
we
in
know,
terms of
currently-
player actions, you did also unleash Ravik Eel Hybrid into the city.
That's
Like
true.
like I said, either way, the city's gonna come under some kind of a siege, leave or not leave.
Yeah, Stormy?
So
Well, I mean that doesn't
first
change
question-
anything.
the first question we should probably answer is, should we stay or should we go?
And that's a deep question.
I heard there's a song about that.
Yeah, right?
I
Will
think
I
so, too.
stay or will I go? Will I stay or will I go? Okay,
So
so
we
if
need
we
to ask ourselves that first.
so if we stay, we're gonna be planning some kind of a heist. It could be like the quick solution, but that's gonna have consequences because as of right now, we don't have any kind of means of supporting the city. So once we take that shard, the city's gonna go to hell.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
I feel like that's a given now.
If we leave, the city will probably also go to hell, but maybe in a slower pace. But that's a big maybe. I don't think it's gonna go in a faster pace than if we take the shard.
Hmm.
So that's just my take. Now, if we decide to leave, how far is this? Is this forest again? Where's the map at? What's
Hey, Stormy.
Uh-huh.
You know that teleportation skill that you have? Are you able to do like a magic circle on it?
Do I even still have that? I don't have that currently, but I'm gonna probably get it back if we level up again. But that's only if we level up. Unless there's some other. Unless
But
we.
you've had it before. Do you know how to make a teleportation circle? Since you
Uh,
have experience in that spell, you just don't have it right now.
I do not know.
You can ask Kron.
Yeah, Karan, do I know anything about teleportation spells in that regard? Or teleportation circles?
I mean, your skills kind of come and go as you level up, so you
I
don't permanently learn spells. That's the
Hmm.
issue.
Well,
For example, if we were to suggestion from Kevin, if we were to buy a house or something
mhm.
and then draw a circle that allows us to teleport back there whenever we want, would we be able to do that?
I'm sure you could, seeing as Stormings and mages can't really do that, but this is a city filled with necromancers who are all wizards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you could hire one to, draw you a teleportation circle, and then make some scrolls to go with it.
We could do that, yeah.
I'm back.
So, the thing is that we're gonna probably have to guess what is this gonna be the safest spot to put this teleportation circle.
Maybe we just buy a house somewhere.
We could buy a house. I mean,
How much is the house going for here, Kron? At the
Yes.
Citizens Quarter. How about that?
Yes.
yes. Though I
Question
think,
I don't have an answer to off the top of my head, but give me 2 minutes.
No
Though I
problem.
think-
Take your time.
I'm
Wouldn't it be-
searching up real estate prices.
wouldn't it be better? I'm just asking. Wouldn't it be better somewhere in the
No,
slums?
I have like a list of like all of these statistics when the city was generated, right?
Uh-huh.
Like when I do
Somewhere
city
where?
generation, I write all of these things down. So it's somewhere in here, like average house prices is in here somewhere.
Wouldn't it be less?
Where'd you want us from?
Wouldn't it be? I'm just asking. Wouldn't it be less conspicuous in the slums where nobody really cares? And it doesn't draw
We could
attention.
also be like robbed and stuff. So
Yeah, but I mean,
we want to
Wanna be
have
inside a better area.
we're just gonna have
We
a
want it to be
house
a-
to teleport, right?
yeah, but we want it to have decent security in case that someone like robs a house and like
Squats it.
rubs a circle off or something.
Okay,
You know?
yeah.
Rubs a circle off.
Rubs,
Rubs
Exactly.
one off.
rubs
rubs
the
one off.
circle. Okay.
Something I would like to rub it off is a thing that I've heard many times from this party.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would like to rub one out.
Though, if we run into that kind of a party, maybe we could join forces because it sounds like we have the same motivation.
Or you want to join a party that rubs one out?
Isn't that
That's
what
your motivation? 'Cause
Stormy
I don't think that's my
wants to know
motivation.
what goon
I mean, you'll need to
means.
talk to Timeline 14.
Oh.
I didn't realize your motivation was to rub one
Did your
out.
support request from Timeline 14 bounced?
God damn it. I hate that.
Bunch of girls.
Dang, I see.
Yeah, sure.
You now have an adjudication turn.
Why do you
Damn it.
jump up here to bite me? What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah,
I
fuck
kick your
you.
ass.
Okay, you know what? I have a solution to all of our problems.
Okay.
The party seems to be at an impasse. It is 10 p.m. So, how about this? Stop here for the night. You guys come up with a plan. And then
you come
when
up
we-
with the plan and give
Come
us
up with-
multiple choice.
Do you want fucking multiple choice?
I mean, Kron already gave you guys multiple choice.
He did
He
give us
gave you
multiple
guys like if you
choice.
spend too long in here, something will happen. Either you get besieged or something, right?
Yeah, but he
Yes.
doesn't. What was
I have
the plan
left it
here?
very
Do we just-
open-ended.
Do we
but-
just bait and like? Do we just go for a heist immediately then?
That's up to you.
Michi, what are you doing?
Okay.
But Kron
Okay,
also
okay.
wants us to think
What I
about
will
our
do
actions.
is I will make a list of all of the different options for you that you guys have discussed today.
Nice.
I'll put it in Discord. You can decide which one you want to go with, and then I will prepare the start of that for next week.
That's
Good
it.
deal.
That's
Good deal.
So
Can
you know
you-
what?
can you also-
Let me start making that list. I'm gonna make a poll on Discord.
Okay. Also, with that list, can you also have it in numerical order from first to last, with the first being the one you want us to pick the most?
No, it's gonna be in random order because fuck you.
that signal. That signal.
So he's gonna put the bad one first.
The cult of the good dead.
Well,
Yeah, just put all the choices that you
Okay,
think are
so
good.
choice 1, launch a business to make op famous. Choice 2,
the worst one first.
Launch a business to make me famous.
launch
Oh
a
yeah,
business
to make Niji famous.
to make need famous. Not a lot of them. Okay, option 3, the cult of the good
Michi,
son.
leave her alone.
Woo! Cult of the good son. Let's
Cult.
go.
Option
I have a
4.
question.
Yes.
For the first two options between business to make me or op famous, which do you think would have worked better?
Which would have worked better.
What about you? You guys have
I
more
decline to
numbers.
answer this question.
He wants
Fortune
no
telling
content.
or medicine?
I think it would be fortune telling if you ask me.
Well, one is gonna involve you doing a lot more fortune telling. You're gonna get real good at reading those cards.
You're gonna walk into a play
I
I
got
got
'em.
second tarot decks.
I can
Yeah.
teach my associates.
You'll have to become a professional real life tarot card reader.
I can teach my associates to split the.
Yeah, next session is gonna be on a tabletop simulator where we pull out tarot deck.
Leave the city and go to the Forgotten Forest.
Which sounds like a cooked angle.
I'm helping you out, Kron.
I am typing. I hope it does not relieve me with like a cap or something.
Glad to do more than one message.
It's a
Yeah, I
poll,
mean,
so
I'm
hoping
kind
I
of
can
down for the
enter.
cult option as well. Like, there's like what 2 cults in the city already. There's the cult of the Red Sun.
You just want to add
And-
more cults to the city.
There's the cult of the darkness, right? Whatever that cult is called. The cult
Yeah,
of
like
eternal
3?
darkness. I don't know.
All right,
So
so
if
I
you
have
make another
launch
cult-
a business, cult of good son, heist, go to Forgotten Forest, come back as emissaries of Super Earth. That about it?
I think so.
You can probably also leverage Niji's contacts or whatever to see what you can do.
Why not my
All right, you have a business
undead Tinder?
contact.
Sorry, what's it?
Undead
Why not my
Tinder.
undead Tinder?
Sorry, did you say something, Sid?
God damn it.
I know.
You know,
I can hedge my contacts. What about that adventure that I? The guy I
That's
sent
gonna
on
take
adventure?
years to come to like benefit you.
What
hey,
about my business? adventure?
there is another idea. We leave, work on Super Earth, and come back with an invasion force.
An invasion force.
An
Yep.
invasion force.
Yep.
You want to fight a
You think
ton
super-
of necromancers.
with dwarves.
It'd be awesome.
It is too
So,
much work.
Stormy, did you think that sentence out?
Of course, all I did was watch Endgame.
You need to
Flying
rewatch
Stormy
Endgame,
thinks
then.
about anything.
Really, I just thought of Endgame, and I just thought of dwarves versus skeletons.
That's
Is there
not how
any-
that works.
So it's,
All right, I have made.
Oh my god, I can select multiple options. It's
Oh
crazy.
wow.
Hey, alright, let's
So
see.
what does leveraging my contacts do? So I know a
I have no
businessman-
idea either.
So I know a businessman. I think I could help us with the business probably, but
You know a businessman. That is the only thing you know.
Team up with Ravik Eel Hybrid to steal the shard.
But 3 of us don't even know
Hmm.
know about that. In fact, I don't think even I know about that. I think I just kind of like.
How
I
would
think
the heist work out?
That is
That's
up to you guys to plan.
I mean, like, I really think that if we did the heist, it would be relatively simple for us to steal the shard, okay? But the hardest part is getting out with the shard.
I could dimension door out. I don't know if that works though.
Yeah, but I'm under an assumption that there's probably magic. I mean, we are in a magical city. Magic that hinders us from doing that.
Well, let me ask
What do you mean?
this:
Isn't there one thing?
How
Dimension
we
door has a range.
how will
And
we
the
get out?
sky's only going not dark. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
How will we get out
Because-
either way? That's the question.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
where was
That's
getting
why
out?
that's why I need more information. Because like if you think about it, we're in a city of magics. What's stopping one of them from just going in, disguising themselves, and just touching the shard and then teleporting away?
You know what? I kind of thought of an idea.
Oh
No.
no, not again.
We visit the dungeon and ask if there's anybody there who tried to find out how they were caught and what they did.
Oh, they were caught?
Yeah, how they were caught. Like, we find out if there was a prisoner there who tried to steal something inside the palace and tried to use some kind of magic to get out. And then we know for sure if they have some kind of counter magic to stop somebody from escaping.
I assume they also upgrade their stuff, especially considering the fact that they are a city of mages.
Still, we get to see what the limits of that magic is.
Alright, moving on.
All right. Yeah, moving on. What's the other idea?
Whatever we all vote for.
We reconvene over dinner at Miku.
Exactly.
True.
Cult of the Good Sun. So
So
what's
I
this?
assume you and Kitty did not go, did you?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I also couldn't cancel my parking, so.
Hey, you requested cancellation, right? Or no?
I tried. They require 24 hours.
24 hours, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic.
It is what it is. It is like
Yeah, but
20
it still
bucks.
sucks.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
So what's the Cult of the Good Sun? Was that Darky's idea of making
That was
a
Darky's idea,
religion? Okay. Okay. I think I have my final answer.
Okay. I don't know anything about your campaign though.
Oh?
It looks like we might leave.
Alright,
That sounds like a problem for the future. I will let you
Oh.
guys.
Before
Make up your
you end
mind.
off that, did you ever find out the housing price?
Oh, 3,500 gold on average.
Oh, for
Pretty easy.
a house in the Citizens Quarter?
Yes.
It's not that
Pretty
bad.
cheap. That's pretty
Reasonable.
cheap. How much would a store cost in the Trade District or in the Blue Peaks District? Or both?
A house in the Blue Peaks district would cost you around 25,000 to start,
Okay.
but I don't know what a store would cost you in the trade district off the top of my head. It'd probably be somewhere in between those two values,
Okay.
10 to
I
50.
think, yeah. I think if I just call it 25,000, or maybe less than that. Probably
Okay.
be under 25,000 to start a store in the Blue Peaks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a house, we make a teleportation spot, and then we leave for the Forgotten Forest. Is that what I'm understanding?
Possibly.
For now, unless we can still change our votes. So if we decide on something else or something, an epiphany comes to us and we're like, oh, let's vote on something else. I have a good idea on, because you can also convince other people of something else or something, or you can convince Kron
My
to
fir-
add something else to this pool.
Actually, my first
Like if you
choice.
think of a plan that's better.
Yeah. Actually, my first choice is to probably go to the Forbidden
What
Forest.
do you mean? Your current immediate plan is to divine all these plans with a
Because I'm pretty sure that the city's gonna get fucked either way. What are you doing sticking your nose out there like that, you Escalab? So yeah, I think the city's gonna get fucked, but it'll be fucked slower if we if we go outside and not do the
We also
heist.
don't know how long this trip to the Forgotten Forest is going to take, so
Yeah, it's gonna take a
it might
while.
not even take that long.
Teleportation, we could probably get back here. The only problem is that
It is at least a month and a half of travel. I'll say that.
Yeah.
the only problem
Also,
is
that's without interruptions too.
That's without
Yeah.
interruptions.
Yeah.
And
Now-
in a straight line through a forest that you don't know about.
And through a river.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, we're
But
gonna
if you
probably
have to go the other way.
if we do teleport back, we're gonna probably blindly teleport in because we're not gonna know what happened to the city while we were gone. So
Well, that's just a risk we have to take.
yeah,
Uh,
I still think that the city's gonna get fucked slower if
Hmm.
we leave versus if we grab the shard now and somehow get out of there, even if we get out of the city intact. I mean, the city's gonna
Do
go
we-
to hell.
Do we know how much the magic circle for teleportation is going to cost?
It won't be that. It won't be as expensive as buying a house. That's for sure.
Okay, okay.
Do you know if it'll
I probably
work?
my
you know if
business
it'll
friend.
work to get back into the city? That's another question. Because there's security outside the city too.
It will likely work.
Okay.
Thing is, you'd be getting it done all above board and like.
Well. And what if we come back as emissaries of Super Earth?
Emissaries.
Series.
Emissaries, sorry.
Almost.
I don't know, like
Emissaries.
I think the idea isn't
Emissaries.
bad. I just don't really feel it's just not giving me the vibes, you know.
What vibes are you still concerned about? Like how we get out of there? I mean,
No, I just didn't feel like doing it.
I
So I didn't go for
see.
it.
I see. Wait a minute. The shards are inside your stomach. Is that correct?
No. I think that's wrong.
Oh, so how are they inside you? Where are they
They're
inside you?
my heart, I believe, right?
Through your heart.
Right, Ron?
Okay.
Yes, they are your heart. They are your heart.
Because I was wondering if you just go in there and eat the shard.
I mean, yeah, that is the plan, but that means that the shard is Gonzo and the knight is probably Gonzo.
I mean,
Right.
what is everybody gonna? Well, they could cut you open and get it back. So.
That was Kevin again, wasn't it?
What now?
I heard a Discord message.
It is a thing.
I don't know if that was Kevin or not. Could be me. I don't know.
It was not me.
I have a headset on. It's not me.
It's yeah,
Oh, Kevin.
probably Kevin.
Probably Kevin.
Well, then Kevin.
It's not Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
I
looking
don't
at
know.
I'm looking at the last option. Three of us, possibly all four of us, don't really know about a Ravik eel.
Yeah,
all
we
I
don't
know-
really know about it.
all I
It's
know
not
is-
a game.
All I know is just that something came out of my backpack technically, and
Mhm.
I just decided to run away.
That's right. And
How-
you know something's missing for your backpack, which is the rabbit head and an eel.
And an eel, and I'm just
Yeah.
pretending not to think about it. How are we gonna exactly find out about? I guess that was it. I guess
Well,
that
it's up to Karan.
I guess that part where we decided to just pretend that nothing's going on and leaving
No, it's not us.
the arena. No, I'm talking
It's-
The
about.
rest of the party knows about an eel monster. That's all they know.
No, I meant that
But we
event that
don't know
happened
it's
in.
you.
Yeah, we
I'm-
didn't know it was you.
I meant that event that happened in the auction hall, like when there was a screaming, and we just decided to just turn our backs and run.
I
That
mean,
could've-
we're
that-
customers, you know.
That could. I'm just saying that could have been the way to find out about Ravik eel.
Sounds like a mess.
By the way, Kron, what
Well,
was
it sounds like
that?
something that everybody else in the party didn't cause except for you.
By the way,
Hmm.
Kron, what was that they were screaming at? Now I'm curious. I know you're
Go
never
back
gonna.
and find out.
Oh well.
I see
What, did you expect him to give you an answer? When has that ever
Yeah.
happened in this campaign story?
If I roll high, he'll give me an answer. I mean, check this out.
Oh yeah, let's see that high roll. Yeah,
It's a 10.
yeah, that's what I
Nice
thought.
high roll by.
Hey,
I'd
For
like
this
to-
campaign, that might be a high roll.
Before the session ends, I'd like to pull out my hero deck
Kevin.
and divine what the best strategy moving forward is going to be.
Oh
Oh
no!
my gosh.
Is this a wheel or woe angle?
Well, he said
Well,
hero deck.
Augury isn't really going to help me here because Augury only does like 30 minutes in the future.
Boy, man, 30 minutes would be enough.
You think so? I don't know
mean,
about that.
Takes us 30 minutes to exit the city, right?
That's true. We should go do a training arc.
Scheduled
Do
You know,
training.
you know
Casual
how like
training arc?
Naruto went on like a training session with like Draya and like
Oh,
a
he's
bunch of
training
other
into
anime
Shippuden?
characters. Yeah, we need to go on a training arc, right, Kron?
I'm sure the party needs a training arc.
I'm
See,
busy tilting
he's
off
kind
the
of
corner.
I
You're
get
welcome.
I get the feeling
Yeah.
we're gonna be constructing Kami's lookout or something.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, I'd like to do a.
Ron, is there a
hero.
hyperbolic time chamber that we need to know about?
Technically,
Hyperbolic time chamber.
technically,
Perfect. A
we could
remake.
make one out of Niji's temple.
What should I pick?
We have to just time in it. What?
Hand of justice.
Hey,
Terrible.
it's a discount hyperbolic time chamber.
All right, so probably not strength. Children risk trouble.
I already
Families
set
love
it to
politics.
stars, I think.
Oh, you said it to stars?
Don't worry, Stormy. You just need to
Okay, so
remember
fate-
that player 4 is dying and going to
Ow.
heaven to train for the next 4 hours. And Kevin should know exactly what that is referencing.
How did
I
you
don't
assume he was
know.
going to heaven?
But
Only
I don't
have,
know, man.
Have any
It's a,
only
it-
have
matches?
partial matches.
Oh,
it's a
Only
duo
partial-
that's literally sitting up there.
there's only 5 partial matches. Well, only the middle one is nothing, and we have
Unclear
4
present.
misalliance.
I know, man. You have to weigh his good actions and bad
Wonderful.
actions here.
All right, what does the Wanderer say?
I'm just
Unclear
saying.
present.
I'm just
The
saying.
Wanderer appreciates that which others
10 was
regard
better
as
to
junk
keep on
or
Earth.
trash. The Wanderer appears to those clever enough to find the true worth in something others ignore.
I mean, aren't you looking at the future, though?
yeah, that's a present.
You're right, yeah, okay.
So which one's the likely outcome?
Oh my god, why are they all partial matches of the future?
Partial match. 2 of them are negative. One of them's negative and partial match.
Okay. Let's look at the positive. The keep. Quiet strength. Stand firm through the greatest of hardships. We're not shaken. Okay, that's very optimistic. The tyrant. Okay. A ruler who's a blight upon those ruled. We got a dethrone. I think the tyrant is telling us to dethrone the king. Right, Kron?
Is it just a mission
That's-
from the past?
That's, I believe that's when Tyrant is, misaligned.
Oh, is that only one tyrant misaligned? Oh, misaligned, you're right. Dethroned. Oh, shit. Parcel match.
I mean, he's a reader. He can interpret it as he wills.
That is true. That is true.
You could
Why is
also
it-
try another one.
Why does it keep going back to Demon's Lantern?
Okay, let's try another one.
Unclear future.
Reset. Okay, stars.
Oh, it's that way. Okay.
Begin reading.
Positive future.
Misaligned
opposite.
opposite match.
Well, it looks like that's the key.
The empty throne. Opposite match misaligned. The ghosts of the past are restless and might require effort to set peace.
What was the question that you asked, Niji?
I just wanted to know what what the best way moving forward would be.
Don't you have to like ask if we go out or stay?
No,
And
it's just a
how's
reading.
that option?
Have a tragic backstory so bad that Kron feels pity for you and gives you plot armor.
Positive future.
Damn.
I mean, technically, we already do have plot armor. We'd probably be dead without it.
It sounds like a play.
I'm pretty sure Kron has given us quite a bit of plot armor.
Still being alive definitely says he gave us enough plot armor.
The eclipse represents self-doubt and loss of purpose.
That's the unclear feature.
Wow, that sounds like a party.
You know what? I like to kneel down and start praying to what's her name?
Yeah.
Kron.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What was my deity's name?
You
No.
forgot?
I mean, it's not my deity. It's just the deity that. I don't know how did I even get along with this deity? Did I call out to it, or how do I know Phrasma?
I think Phrasma offered you a deal at one point.
Oh, what did I do for that?
I do like the theater. I don't know if you guys saw that one.
Okay,
The theater.
so
Negative, present, opposite match on the theater and misaligned.
everything.
If the theater is misaligned, the story is just for show, but it's a negative match, which means the story is all that it's about.
A year and a half ago, you did a tarot reading for me, and that's how I met Phrasma.
Perfect.
What happened to these tarot readings? How come I'm doing my own tarot reading?
I've outsourced
God damn.
What the heck?
outsourced
We went
tarot
from
readings
you-
to my players.
Went from you doing the tarot reading for me to me doing my own tarot reading for absolutely no reason. Because I don't actually know if it's gonna affect anything in this game. You had me kill Ravik in exchange for a boon.
Yes, and that was the deal.
Yes.
Well, hey, you get to kill Ravik again in exchange for something else.
Small price to pay.
I like to pray to Phrasma and ask for guidance.
Please don't ask
Does
Kevin
she-
to answer that.
Does she say anything?
Ooh,
Kevin, it's your turn to answer.
Oh my god, no!
Answer what now?
Niji is a request for divine guidance.
Oh god.
Check back later.
What do you say? Check back later.
You said come back later? What?
Yeah, he said check back later.
Come back later?
Wait a minute, Niji, I kind of got an idea. I know that we have these, but what if we use actual tarot cards and see what happens if we choose to leave and go to the Forgotten Forest?
I mean,
I'm not pulling out my tarot cards for that.
I believe in you, Karan.
I'll pull out. I could pull out some.
Do a tarot reading for me.
Let's just do an online one. Reply
You
easily.
know how to read tarot cards?
I do. I'm not pulling them out though. Not for this.
All right, here I'll do one more reading. We'll do one real quick.
Okay.
And we'll
Perfect.
choose any suit.
Positive future, the law.
Wow, I drew subject card. Hold on.
Wow.
I'm
So
very concerned.
when you draw a subject card that is like a accurate reading, that's the best you can get.
Oh.
Standing strong in the face of adversity, the paladin does not back down and under any circumstances. Card indicates the need to stay the course, or to do what one knows is right, even if it takes a heavy toll.
Is that your advice for us, Kron?
Are you trying to twist it around, Niji?
And there's a tangled briar, which is a partial match.
Well, I'm
Okay.
asking Kron for
An object or
guidance,
person
so...
from long ago that will somehow have great influence on the situation.
Is this his guidance?
Wait, this is
The
for me?
object or person in question is one lost or murdered in some foul way.
What? Is this me?
Oh shit. Oh my god.
So we'll leave it with with I have given you the paladin as your interpretation.
Hmm.
Which one was the Tangled Bard? Was it a negative feature? Oh yeah.
Tangled
Oh.
briar? Yes, it's a negative feature.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Dude, that's crazy how that's crazy how that one came about. But you said that the Paladin was the most definite one.
That I drew a subject card, yes.
So yeah,
the
that one.
Paladin or the Paladin?
The Paladin.
Okay. Making sure we're saying the right words here, Stormy.
That's fine. I always slur my words when when I'm just laughing. Yeah, but the negative feature, that's crazy. Just because of something that Kron and I know.
Alright, so we'll leave it here. I'll let you guys have the 72 hours to decide on your path. We'll see how that goes.
Well, we can still talk about it, I mean, even post-game, right? So.
Yep.
What are your thoughts, Niji, now that you drew the cards yet? To my interpretation, the card says stay, but we all voted to go. What is your interpretation?
I don't really know.
I'm gonna go and kill the stream.